Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox tutorial. Now it has been a while since I made a video, so apologies for that, but yeah, I've had things going on. But anyways, let's get into today's video. So, we are going to be turning Venus into a star. So, yeah, some of you might be wondering why I'm actually doing this. Well, a lot of people were actually saying recently I should turn Venus into a star. I was on some of the old videos, some of the newer videos, so basically all around. So I thought, let's go and do it. Might as well bring the series back, I guess, making stuff into a star, because I never finished it. So I think occasionally I will do these videos where I turn stuff into stars. Just it's just like a classic sort of thing on my channel. This, I could honestly say it, some of those videos got me to where I am so far. Got me to the 935 subscribers right now, so that is absolutely awesome. So we are 65 subscribers away, I think, which is absolutely amazing from that big 1,000. So yeah, many thanks to everyone who subscribed recently. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing it. You won't regret it. Alright, anyways, let's get into the video. So we're going to do it the good old classic way as well. So we are going to do this. So we're going to slow this down like that, and we're going to collide. Okay, I wasn't meant to do that. Right, so we're going to slow it down a little more. We're going to put loads of Venuses here, and we're going to collide them all into one big object. So yeah, that's going to look pretty nice. Oh dang it, I forgot to close my window. Just bear with me. Enjoy the Venuses colliding. Oh, that's good stuff. There we go, fixed it. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. So, anyways, let's get back to the Venuses here. So, we've got tons of them all colliding here, making a bigger Venus. So, let's quickly merge that guy back in here. There we go. So, they're all going to collide together into one big Venus once the object all becomes one. So, looking good. Looks like the original Venus probably doesn't exist anymore, but a Venus is a Venus at the end of the day, and it's pretty much in the same orbit as where it originally was, so not too much of a big deal. But anyways, we should be able to throw some Earths in now, I want to say. How much is Venus? Okay, not yet. Okay, let's just throw a bit more Venuses in here. Let's throw a few Mercuries in as well, why not? And a few Marses. There we go. Just so we've got all of the rocky planets in there. So now we should be able to eat an Earth now, hopefully, anyway. Can we eat Earth? Actually, we might not be able to yet. Let's just quickly grab the Earth. Just move it out there quick. Just so this Venus can get slightly larger in size first. Oh, how large is this thing? Can't even select it. Come on, let me select it. Let's just do it automatically. So, oh wow, it actually isn't big enough. So let's delete the Earth. Come on, eat out the rest of those little objects. Let's actually hold all the velocities of these guys. So, zero velocity. So that means they all should collide into Venus there. Okay, looking good. So now we should be able to start merging more mass in here. So let's continue with this. Some of these Venuses aren't even spawning with atmospheres on. What the heck? Alright, so continue, got more and more. Let's just spam them in just so we get more. Whoa! What the heck? I didn't zoom out there. No idea why I did that. Okay, now the Venus is getting bigger. Perfect. So now we can eat an Earth. There we go. So we've got a nice Venus and Earth collision there. Looking good. There we go. So we don't want to put too many Earths in because we don't want it getting, or we don't want Earth to we don't want Earth to destroy the Venus, basically. All right. Anyways, so let's do this. And also, guys, sorry if I may sound a little what's the word? Little like off topic today. I haven't really made a video in a while, so yeah, apologies for that if anyone does get triggered with me, I guess. All right. Anyways, so let's get back to this. So we're slowly increasing in size here, which is good, and mass. So let's throw a bit more Earths in, and that one's going to escape. I can already tell. So let's get rid of that. Now let's go into here and let's put zero velocities again, so everything will fall back to Venus. Look how hot it is as well. It's glowing white almost. How hot is Venus? 5,000 degrees, so it's almost as hot as the sun is. If we want a quick comparison with the sun's 5,500, and this guy was at 5,000, but it is cooling down. So it's it's getting bigger as well. Look at that. So looking good actually. So, whoa! I didn't even realise these Venuses still existed. What the heck? All right, let's just can we bring them closer, please? Let's actually let's move this guy down. There we go. So it should be able to eat up these Venuses here. There's one. Let's quickly grab the other one. like this, and yeah, we'll merge those guys together. So let's slow down the time a bit, and hopefully this Venus will get pulled in. Yeah, there we go, and that is a massive collision. Look at that. Look at all those fragments. That is just so beautiful to look at. Oh, I forgot how much I love this game. Alright, anyways, look at that. Damn, that's pretty. Alright, also guys, and when I'm thinking about it as well, live stream. There should be a live stream hopefully coming soon before we get to 1,000, so stay tuned for that. And for the 1,000, what do you guys think of a Q&A? I know I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but yeah, are you guys still okay if like I could do like an updated setup tour, or like a room tour, I guess. Do a room tour with a Q&A as well. That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? Tell me in the comments. Right, anyways, it's completely just spam Earths in here. We could probably actually start spamming some of these these Kepler planets. There we go. Looking good. So our Venus can get truly big in size here. Alright. Okay, we're at 10,000 kilometers in radius now. That's pretty good. So we should be able to start eating some gas giants soon. Maybe we can start eating a Planet 9 or something like that. That'd be good. Alright, anyways. Let's can you make you bigger and bigger? There we go. Just put a bunch of those guys around. Look at the Venus just gorging on all of these Kepler planets. It's just so cool. Just look at all those collisions all just merging in there. Look at all of these like clouds of steam and gas and stuff and material. It's really crazy. Okay, so Venus is getting larger still, which is good. 15,000 degrees. Wow. Okay, we're nowhere near eating a Neptune or a Planet 9 yet. Then look at this. Okay, so let's quickly make it bigger so it goes straight. Alright, so 15,000, not bad. Okay, so let's actually get a random gas giant. Okay, no, that's way too big as well. Okay, so let's continue for... Whoa, where are you going? Come back. Yeah, there we are. So let's actually get some... Let's use some custom objects here. Hopefully some of these will be big enough. So let's use all of the moons and all of the dwarf planets combined. We'll throw a few of those in. Let's do all of the moons in the solar system combined. Let's use our big Charon for making Charon bigger than Pluto video. So let's throw some of those guys in. We can't use big gas or big rock because big rock's a very big rock, as you can see there. Giant rocky planet. What about Thackeray? Oh, we can throw some of these guys in. There we go. The original Thackeray as well. That's way too small. What about a Gallifrey? Can we eat one of those? Oh, we can eat a Gallifrey. Okay. So it's a giant Titan. There we go. Eat all those Gallifreys. Right, there we go. So if you don't know what Gallifrey from, it's from the English TV show Doctor Who. So yeah, check it out if you haven't. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm English obviously, so yeah, of course I know what that is. Right, so our Venus is getting a lot larger in size still, which is good. What about a Pascal? Can it eat one of these? This is from one of my custom, or this is one of my oldest custom Earths, or probably the oldest I still have left. Wow, this is all happening in minutes as well. That's just how fast or crazy this is. Come on, eat them up. There we go. Hopefully the Venus survives. It looks like it is. Yeah, the Venus is in there. Come on, eat them all up. There we go. The Venus is getting very large in size now. Okay, got smaller though. Okay, let's actually just double it up in mass because it is not... We're going a little too slow here, so let's just put it up to... Let's just... please let me insert the value, please. Alright, yeah, 30,000. Now we can get to the real stuff, and we'll reset it to 0 degrees as well. So... This is what is left of our Venus. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's make sure it's orbiting the sun as well, because we do not want it to completely fall out the solar system. So whereabouts are we? Okay, we're still pretty much in Venus's orbit area, which is good. So now we were going to want to speed this up a bit, just so this guy can cool down in temperature. What if we just quickly add some water to it? Is that going to cool it down? No, it still won't cool down. Okay. That's just how battered this object really is. Look at that. Can we get any good surface features? No, not really. Wow, okay. Well, it is cooling actually, okay. So it's just a black object now, it looks like. So very, very scorched and burned, if you ask me. Look at that. So, there we are. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to get some Uranuses and Neptunes. We're going to start combining those in. Let's put a Uranus there. Okay, so now Venus is a gas giant. Looking pretty cool. So now we'll use Neptune. Since Neptune has more mass than Uranus, so we'll throw a bunch of Okay, seriously? No, that's not okay. We saw Venus was larger and it had more mass, so how that did that, I will not know. That's really annoying, that. So let's just put it straight up to 100,000 now. Now we'll see Neptune get destroyed. There we are. Okay, so let's use some random gas giants. Well, it's spinning pretty fast now. Okay, let's just do one at a time. Really? Okay, this is glitched. This shouldn't be doing that. Surely, like, it literally makes no sense. It had more mass and size. You'd think that it would be able to destroy the other object. Yeah, I'm calling that out as okay, so let's put it into a star. Yeah, I'm calling that out as a bug in the game, I think, because surely it is. Like, you guys agree with me there? Like, it must be, because we clearly saw that Venus had more mass and it was larger in size. How did Neptune still destroy it? Wow, that's a lot of fragments. Yeah, we might want to clean those up. That is a ton of fragments. Alright, so Venus is now a star, and let's check its luminosity. So, not the brightest of stars. Let's put it realistic. 0.2 stars. Okay, so let's make it a little larger in mass, just so it has a bit brighter luminosity. So let's put it up to 5 suns. Not Jupiters, 5 suns, please. There we go, that's what we want. So now we got a pretty large Venus in the solar system, which is probably going to wreak havoc as soon as we speed the time up. So, now Venus is a star. Let's go and look at Venus from Earth. So, you know how everyone said Venus is the brightest star in the night sky? Well, it's brighter than the sun now, in the daytime. So, yeah, there we go. So, looking pretty scary. A bit more of a red-coloured star than the sun is. It's a lot less in temperature. So, let's quickly do that. The Nova remnant. Oh, we do not want a Nova in here. Wait, hang on. Is there a Nova coming? Wait, can we go in? Please be no Nova. Is there a Nova? No. Let's just quickly check on here. Okay, there is no supernova. Okay, so it's just a star. So I don't want none of that Nova remnants. We do not want a supernova going off. So let's speed the time up now. We should start to see some trouble in the. So yeah, here we go. So we've got a ton of fragments, so I actually want to go and delete those, because we don't want them. What are those? Why are there black fragments there? They should not be there. So it's quite large compared to the sun, as we can see here. So where are those fragments? Why is it going this way? Oh, some of these fragments are actually quite large in size. Okay. So let's quickly do that, and we'll just select a bunch of fragments like this and delete them. There we go. So delete, 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 please. There we go. So delete, not many more. Delete, 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 delete. Okay, there we go. That should be, I think that's all of them. Oh, no, there's one more. Okay, get out of here. You're not welcome. Alright, so, if we look at the orbits now. Oh, let's just go to trail mode, actually. So, we can see the orbit of Mercury. Venus is now a star. We've got Earth, Mars, Vesta, the asteroid belt lot. We've got Jupiter, Saturn, then the rest of the solar system. So, yeah, looking good. So now if we hit play, so Venus seems to be attracting the sun a bit. So let's see what happens here. So Venus has got 916 Jupiters. So the sun has got more mass. And then a very, very close binary orbit now. Because obviously Venus is quite close to the sun already. So if it was going to turn into a star, it probably would make a binary orbit with the sun like this. So now, objects like Mercury and Earth and stuff, their orbits are dramatically changing, as we can see here. So Earth is still doing okay for life right now. 7 degrees, yeah, we could live here. So yeah, probably not doing the best, but yeah, we could live there. But now, if we just speed this up a little bit more, we're going to see some of these objects are going to get thrown out of the solar system here. So if we can just get a quick peek at Mars here, we just see that Mars is on a very close collision course to Venus right now. So yeah, not looking too good here. So let's do that. And how bright is Venus as well? Not very bright, actually. Is it? Nah, surely it wouldn't be that bright. Let's ramp up. Let's put it at the luminosity of 2 suns, just to make it a little more brighter, I guess. So now if we hit play, yeah, I don't think Mars is going to survive this. So yeah, it's getting a lot hotter in temperature, but is it actually heading towards? Well, it may have a very, very close call with Venus here. Is it going to escape or not? So the Mr. Spock asteroid is heating up a lot. Ooh, Mars, that's not good. So it's not even on an orbit right now, it's just floating through space. So yeah, that's not too good, but is it going to go around? Okay, so it did get out of that tight situation there, but is it going to still orbit? Okay, it is orbiting very crazily. Very, very crazy orbit, I should say. Let's check the zone here, so they're pretty similar. Alright, so now if we just speed this up, let the craziness unfold here. So all of the orbits, as you can clearly see here, are just going to go absolutely crazy. So we've got the 2 stars in the centre there in a binary orbit, and then we've just got a bunch of planets having a dance around it. So as we can see here, It looks like Mercury has been ejected. We've also got Hygeia there. Ceres, maybe. Mercury seems to have disappeared, I want to say. So, although Mercury is still here. Wait, where? Oh, no, Mercury's there. Venus is a star. Earth is over here. Where's Mars? Oh, Mars has gone as well. So, we've lost Mercury and Mars, as we can see here, which is not too good. The Mr. Spock asteroid is gone. So, we've got the Sun and Pallas here. Or Pallas, I should say. That little asteroid from the asteroid belt is getting a little close to the Sun. Earth is still orbiting pretty close to the binary orbits here, but yeah, if we were still living here, we probably wouldn't be doing too good. As we can see, Earth is a whole snowball right now. We've still got the cities and stuff lit up, but yeah, the whole of Earth is frozen at minus 90 degrees, so that's not too good. And Jupiter's having a close call there. Wow, Jupiter got very close. Got into the 40s or the minus 40s there. That's pretty crazy stuff. Okay, so oh, Earth's on a close call again. It did go into the positives there. I saw it go to 100 degrees, I believe. So yeah, these guys are still fairly far away actually. So as you can see, Earth is minus 130 here, and the rest of the solar system seems to have just flown off in its own direction. So now let's speed this up as fast as it can go. So, oh, Mercury's back actually. I thought Mercury had gone. So we've got Mercury, Earth, Jupiter, Pallas. It looks like Eris is still holding on here. Uranus, Sedna. But it looks like all the other objects are gone. Oh, Mars is definitely gone. Planet 9. The sun, or the two stars are actually heading towards Planet 9. As we can see, Planet 9 has now got sunlight. As these two stars are getting closer and closer every day. Or every few months, I should say. To Planet 9. So hopefully Planet 9 will have a close call with them. That would be pretty interesting. So, yeah, look at this. This is pretty crazy. So will this orbit last forever, or will the two stars eventually collide? That's going to be an interesting question here. So there we go, nice and slowed down now. So Mars is gone. Mr. Spock, the asteroid, is gone. These objects out here seems to have completely gone as well. As we can see, there's nothing really orbiting since this binary orbit. Yeah, these stars are definitely too close. So that's not too good. So in realistic terms, two stars this close, I don't think you'd find planets around them, just because of how crazy this has made the solar system. So as we can see here, yeah, they're flying around each other very quickly, so not too good. How's Planet 9 doing? Come on, we're going to get close to Planet 9 or not. So how far away is Planet 9 from the stars actually? So let's go in orbit mode here. About 100 AU away, and we're getting closer and closer every second, so that's pretty interesting stuff there. Right, so let's okay, we're still speeding up as fast as we can. So how's Planet 9 doing? So Planet 9 is warming up in temperature as the two stars are getting closer. So it is receiving a little more daylight now, which is pretty cool. So Planet 9 is getting a bit of sunlight, which is nice. Okay, so okay, so Mercury's definitely gone. Yeah, Mars is very far away. The furthest object away is probably Hygeia from the two stars. Actually, it looks like from the asteroid belt. So that's long gone. Pluto there. Charlinko's, I don't know what it's doing, Eris, Maka, however you want to say it, Neptune, Saturn, yeah, they're gone. It looks like the objects in this sort of area here, they're still hanging on, just slightly. So we're having a flyby by Planet 9, but is Planet 9 going to actually turn around, or is it just going to fly off in a random direction? It looks like it probably will fly off in a random direction, so looking good. Actually, wait, slow down, please. Okay, so it looks like Maybe you could have planets orbiting this, so in very crazy orbits. So we got Pallas, Jupiter, Earth, the only objects left, I want to say. Looks like everything else has completely just flown off into the Milky Way, or galaxy, I should say. So yeah, not too good. Or they just left the solar system, I should say. That's probably more like it, because we haven't travelled that far from the original point. The original point was, well, these guys that came from, but 1 light year, yeah, still a very long way away, as we can see. So yeah, we haven't really travelled anywhere far in galactic terms yet. We've just travelled, this is just like a quick race to the end of the solar system and back. We haven't really travelled anywhere super crazy, but I think that is that for this video now, guys, because it looks like Jupiter has got a little further away, and if you haven't noticed, Earth has been thrown out. As we can see here in this part near where Uranus is, it looks like it got too close to one of the stars and it just got absolutely catapulted completely off or out of the area. So all that's left is Pallas and Jupiter. So yeah, there we go, guys. So conclusion, in Universe Sandbox 2, if Venus was to turn into a star with the mass of, 916 Jupiters apparently, and the luminosity of 2 suns, and that radius there, it would end the solar system as we know it. So all that would be remaining would be Pallas and Jupiter orbiting the 2 stars. So yeah, not good. But I think to end this off, we're going to put both stars on 0 velocity, and they're going to collide and make a nice supernova for us. So there we go. Both of them are colliding, and they will now vaporise whatever's left in, or will vaporise everything, since supernovas travel very, very far in distance. So yeah, the poor solar system, or what's left of it, should now get vaporised by all of this supernova. Actually, not much of it did, actually. Okay, maybe they were just far enough to be safe, but yeah, Planet 9 here, and some of these other objects, they're pretty hot in temperature. So yeah, as you can see, Jupiter was closer to the Sun, so, or the supernova, so it is warmer. So some of these dwarf planets out here have actually survived the nova, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, there we go, guys. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, leave a like, subscribe for more. Help us on the journey to 1,000 subscribers and that Q&A and setup tour and stuff like that, because that would be awesome. And yeah, make sure you all have a good day. If you've got any other ideas for video, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.